Hey everybody, welcome back. It's Steve does Learned League. You can see we've had real trouble getting any separation here in A Bayou. That's partially due to a forfeit, which was very unfortunate. It happened when we were at Geek Bowl. I definitely played the questions and definitely submitted, definitely did defense, but I must not have clicked submit at the end. So obviously, I ended up with a forfeit there. The good news that weekend, a couple weekends ago, on the 4th of March, was that we did win Geek Bowl. That team was pretty great. I had very good teammates. I take very little credit for the victory. It was Troy Meyer, Victoria Gross, Colby Burnett, Susanna Brooks, and Ryan Chafee. It was an excellent team and an excellent group of people to have an Airbnb with for a weekend. So I highly recommend that if you can afford it. Also got to meet some really cool people who I hadn't met other than online before, and some Learned League players and stuff like that. It was a really great time. So Geek Bowl, 2 thumbs up. Thanks Chris Short and several other folks for their awesome work on that. Anyway, let's venture into match day 15. 1. A fictional criminal mastermind, an unfortunate ethnic stereotype who appeared in stories by British author Sax Rohmer, has a name which lives on today in the area of grooming. What is that name? I assume that's Fu Manchu, who, of course, has a mustache named for him and is indeed an ethnic stereotype. All right. 2. Name any one of the 3 1990s sitcom kids who were the children of Danny Tanner and Pam Katsopoulos Tanner on, well, it doesn't say, on Full House. Those sitcom kids were Michelle, the Olsen twins. Jodie Sweetin played Stephanie Tanner, and Candace Cameron played DJ Tanner. Donna Joe, I think. So we'll go with Stephanie, just because she gets the least love and is probably the least famous of all of them. How rude. That's from the show Full House. I feel like that will play very easy, because I feel like just everyone watched that show. I'm going to zero the heck out of that for Chris Short, who I'm playing against today. Oh my gosh, that's so amazing. Anyway, question 3. What American artist's 1952 painting Mountains and Sea, pictured here, was her first professionally exhibited work and is today likely her best known, though she would continue to produce pieces into the 21st century? Okay, we have a modern type artist, expressionist artist, who was very productive, or at least very long-lived, very long career. Certainly seen stuff by this person in a lot of museums. I think I wouldn't have been able to tell you the title of Mountains and Sea, but it definitely looks like Helen Frankenthaler to me, who is definitely like, American woman expressionist type artist. I don't even know if you'd call that expressionist. Definitely quote unquote modern art that people talk about, where it's usually non-representative. But I've seen a lot of things by Helen Frankenthaler, Thaler. I'm not sure which is the correct pronunciation even. But and that, by the same token, someone whose works category is art does feel like a 3 to me. I think that's fairly difficult. She doesn't come up a lot in trivia, but she's definitely sort of. It's the dates more than anything that make me pretty confident about that. Partially because it's American woman, that era. Yeah, okay. Name any one of the British monarchs with regnal number who are members of the dynasty originally known as the House of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. Okay, Saxe-Coburg and Gotha became the House of Windsor, so we'll go with the easy one. Elizabeth 2, question 5. The player landing in one of the 12 roll again spaces continues the turn by rolling the die again, and any number of tokens may occupy the same space. Are quotes within the continuation of play section of the master game rules of play. For what game? There's 12 roll again spaces. There's 2 between each wedge or each pie piece in Trivial Pursuit. It's one of the weirder things about that game is you spend so much time rolling again. It's a very strange board design. I don't get it, but whatever. It's fine. Yeah, you have like a 1 in 3 chance of hitting roll again every time, and it's strictly better to do roll again than answer questions. So you're incentivized not to play the game, which is real dumb. and I don't like games that do that. So that's my anti-Trivial Pursuit negativity. You know, the question content is what it is. I think it's fine. I think it's people complain about it a lot, but I think it's okay. But you know, yeah. Anyway, Trivial Pursuit 6. Identify any one of the 3 properties by name, not letter, in the equation that defines what is commonly known as Newton's second law. Okay. I guess Newton's second law is the law of sort of, it's like force equals mass times acceleration, I think. I think it's sort of, I think that's right. Isn't that right? Yeah, well, anyway, force is definitely going to be one of them. So yeah, I feel like he's going to know Fu Manchu for sure, and then he'll probably know Saxe-Coburg-Gotha. But we'll give it the 2 anyway. So that's Chris. That's defending Chris Short, and Prothro J. Not great at math. Not great at science. I just feel like you get 3 guesses for this. I don't know. How are you at television? 88%. All right, I'm going easy 0 on Full House. Give you a 1 on Fu Manchu. 3 on Frank and Taylor, just because I think that is the hardest question. World history is a little less good. I guess we'll put it 2, but I don't. Are you American? Yeah. Or anybody in this league who would know? Yeah, we'll do it like this. So I guess it's the exact same. Okay, fingers crossed. We got Fu Manchu, we got Stephanie, we got Frank and Taylor, sweet. Elizabeth II, and the other in her line, Trivial Pursuit, and yeah, acceleration, force, and mass. All right. Okay, well, we got there. It has, to me, felt easier this season. And I think a lot of people's scores are higher, too. I think that's fine. I'm noting that. Like, I'm not, Frank and Thaler are not going to play super easy. But I feel like the rest of these are pretty easy, and I feel like that's happening a decent amount this season, which is okay. But it has felt easier to me, and I think that's borne out statistically. But maybe that's fine. I don't think there's I don't have any specific criticism or anything related to that. It's just something I'm noting as true. Anyway. All right, well, good luck. Hopefully I'll bring these back for a while, and we will see you tomorrow. Fingers crossed. Have a good one.